Hello all you beautiful people, how are you doing? My name is Courtney-Jai, welcome back to my channel. It's really nice to have you here. Now I haven't been here for a while, I do apologise for that. I had to dog sit for my dad and then I had to get new internet installed. So now it doesn't take me 5 hours to upload a video, it literally takes like a minute, which is amazing. It's literally over 10 times faster than my previous internet, which is great. But that's not what you guys are here for. We're going to do a Q&A today because it's about time I start talking to you guys a little bit. Anyway, you are looking beautiful, just wanted to let you guys know that, and I'm going to answer some questions for you. Calvin Davis asks, as a bisexual, do you only prefer only one sexual style, meaning the top or the bottom, or both? What is your pleasure? Do you have it with men or with women? There's quite a lot to that, but basically, I don't seclude myself from anything. I like to be open to everything because you never know what you're going to experience, and I don't see why people would like to choose one or the other. Like, open yourself up. You never know what you're going to expect. Life is like a box of chocolates, as Forrest Gump said. Old 98, I think I deserve this one because he comments on every single video and he always has really nice responses. But he asks, what made you decide to share your gay friends and for them to share their story? The videos were informative and great, by the way. I decided to share those stories because it's something that I don't think I could share. They had completely different coming out stories to me, and I feel like if I'm going to be an LGBT advocate and creator, I need to show other people's stories because not everyone's going to reflect themselves in me, but they might reflect it in one of my friends. If they find that video, it might really help them out, and that's all I want to do. I want to help those kids out there who are like me, who were confused and alone, and their thoughts got so dark that it led them to a dark place, and I just want them to have something which makes them feel normal and makes life okay for them. And if those videos do that for at least one person, they're worth making to me. Tom Robertson asks, what are my views on the new Bi show, which I think has, is it Courtney-Jai as the presenter? Really, I'm not really into reality TV shows. I feel like they're kind of staged, and from like interviews I've read that they're always staged, and I feel like this show is just going to kind of be a way to be almost degrading to bisexuals. I feel like they're going to put them in loads of sexual situations and try and set them up that way. I don't know if it's out yet, but I don't think I'll be watching it because I feel like all it's going to do is kind of probably create a negative around bisexuals rather than what we want to create, which is a positive. Luan's asked, what do I study or work-wise? I am a refrigeration engineer, so I study thermodynamics and I work on big refrigeration systems. This can be from like standard fridges or industrial chillers or aircon or air ventilation systems. So basically that's what I do. It's kind of crazy. I have to deal with dangerous gases every day. In fact, I almost lost my fingers the other day. That's crazy. Like, I was going to quickly tell you this story. I was literally like sorting out some lifting equipment and the thing fell, and it literally fell like a centimetre away from my fingers, but it weighs like a ton. So if it came down, it would have literally just disintegrated my fingers. So that was a pretty scary experience in my day-to-day workly life. Sydney Huff asks, why do most bisexual men end up in relationships with women and try to not like make it apparent that they've been in relationships with men? And I think because there's that whole like stigmatism around bisexuality that we are gay, so we end up getting so bogged down by like we're almost repulsive to most people because we have the openness to choice, and we basically find someone who accepts us first. And I think typically women are a lot more empathetic than men, so maybe that's the cause for it. But I don't know, like I'm in a relationship with a girl because I fell in love with a girl, but that could have happened with a man. It's just timing, I guess. I think there's not been a long enough history of openly bi men and openly bi women, like in the public eye. So maybe that will change over time. Yogashini Ready. Sorry if I butchered your name. She asks, how do you date as a bisexual? And I would say as I would date as anybody else. I'm just honest. From the beginning, I will say I am bisexual. If that is a problem, maybe we shouldn't talk any further because I feel like that makes a difference. You've got to be honest when it comes to these sort of situations because that's something what comes up later on in a relationship, and it can almost feel deceitful to a lot of people, even though it shouldn't be, but to other people it can be a major flaw in a relationship. So I would say be honest from the beginning, and that way you can find someone who truly loves you for you. Victor Alvarez asks, would I ever dye my hair? I have considered it quite a few times. I've always thought about going blonde, but I don't know, like I kind of like my natural hair colour, and I don't know maybe a dip dye it once. I could have a crack at it. Although my mom dyes her hair quite a lot. She always has like purple hair, and it basically ruined her hair. So I'm always kind of fearful that it might damage my hair, and I like my hair. Renee Perez asks, what's my favourite thing to do in England? And I like my games console, but that's not really something which is exclusive to England. There's not a lot of stuff what is exclusive to England. I guess we have a nice countryside. You get to actually see wild animals, which is quite cool. Like I remember going to my friend's farm once, and we were riding on a quad bike, and I got to see a wild deer, and I thought that was amazing. So I think seeing our country for what it is can be quite amazing, because there's a lot hidden in everybody's country, and I don't think we notice the beauty of it because we're always looking to go to other people's countries, and really we should look what is beautiful where we live, because the world is a beautiful place. You just have to find that beauty. Soundcat asks, do you ever wish you weren't bi? And I think when I was younger a lot, I think I was heavily in denial, and I wished that I could just be normal. That's how I felt about it. Like, I wish I was normal, but now I am normal. Like, I've never not been normal. Yes, it may be abnormal to people that I am bisexual, but for me it's normality, and I don't think I'd ever want to change the person who I am, because I enjoy being the person who I am. And I think if I wasn't bisexual, I'd be a completely different person, because my life would be a different cycle. It'd be a different history of what I've gone through. Everything which has happened to me has sculpted who I am. So if I wasn't bisexual, maybe I would have never started making YouTube videos. So that's a scary thought, really. And Adrian DC is asked, have me and my girlfriend thought about having kids soon? And no, we're only 23, so we're quite young. We're actually saving for a house, so that's the most important thing. And I think we decided maybe to have kids about 28, 29, but you don't know how time prevails. We might have kids in our 30s, might be in our 40s. Like, I want kids one day. I want 3 kids. I would like 2 boys and a girl, but really, I just like that whole equation, but I wouldn't care what they were. Even if they wanted to be non-girl or non-boy, if they wanted to be non-binary, I would love them for who they are, because my kids will be the most beautiful beings alive to me, and I know I'm going to be a great father because I've helped raise my brothers and sisters, and I love doing that, so I can't wait to be a dad. It's going to be awesome. Duo Channel asks, what is my background? What's my ethnicity? I have Indian heritage. My nan on my dad's side is it's Indian culture. I don't really know much into it because I don't really like hang around with my family that much on that side, but I know I'm part Indian, and then on my mum's side I'm Irish and Scottish. I think on my dad's side I'm also a bit Italian as well. I think that's all to do with like World War II and how that kind of prevailed and stuff. But yeah, that's my heritage. I'm a bit of a mongrel, quite a bit of a mix, so that's why I probably have like an odd look. My friend Jack Davies, who is an absolute plonker, asks, what came first, the chicken or the egg? And it has to be the egg, because something had to spawn the egg. So it's got to be the egg. I think science has proven that there would have to be some sort of creature which has evolved into a chicken. So yeah, take that, Jack. I have to say this just because of their username, because I think it's cool. I'm sorry I can't think of a cool username. They said, you look like a proper man-child with that facial hair. Do I look like a man-child now? It's a bit longer now, it's a bit thicker. So I'm feeling quite masculine right now. Like, ooh, I feel like I should get some beard oil and get a top knot. That's so 2016. Remember when everyone did that? That was weird. That's so weird. Why would you want that? Adam Lee asks, do I have a Christmas tradition? And no, I don't. It's kind of like, well, I guess I kind of do. Like, I kind of, because my parents aren't together, I've always switched between each one of them each year. And now that I live by with my girlfriend, we kind of like, we have to choose who we're going with. We're going to go to her parents for this Christmas, just because it's been a tragic year. She's lost her nan and her granddad this year, which was horrible. He was such a lovely man, and I will forever miss him. He was awesome, and it's going to be sad, but I feel like it's the right thing to do this year. But for Christmas tradition, I guess having a big dinner. I come from a family of Niners, and us Niners like to eat, so I guess that's our tradition. We have a huge Christmas dinner. The final question comes from Francel Adrels. Oh, sorry if I butchered that. I apologise. My pronunciation is terrible. My English is terrible, and I am English, so that says something. He asks, who are your male and female celebrity crushes? Well, for male, it's gotta be Ryan Reynolds. He is beautiful, especially with the beard. Amityville Horror. Top notch. And I would say for female, Kate Beckinsale's quite beautiful. She's got like a timeless look, which I kind of dig. I kind of like that, almost not like overpoweringly beautiful, but like that kind of like majestic. And maybe, well, Emma Stone, my girlfriend kind of looks like Emma Stone, so there's that one. And, Jessica Alba, I've always had a crush on her. For another male one, I would say the guy who was in True Blood and in Magic Mike, really tall werewolf dude. He is beautiful. Like, he's just, everything's perfect about him. And his wife is beautiful, and you know they're going to make the most beautiful children ever to exist. So, touche to them and their beautiful children. Damn it, there are some amazingly beautiful people in this world. So anyway guys, if you did like this video and you want to contribute to more Q&As, hit me up on my Twitter, I'll put my link here. If you want to give this video a like because you like these Q&As, please do, it helps me out a lot. If you could share the video, that would be magnificent. And I am going to say, love, peace and chicken grease. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.